Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So welcome to an edition of Weekday Warriors. This is what we're calling this little series. This is going to be where you'll see the kids and I do a project around our house. We're actually outside today and we're going to be making an oasis, an outside sitting, eating, enjoying, hanging out, chill space for our family. So what you see here is the kids and I getting out some materials. I went over to Lowe's Home Improvement store and purchased some cinder blocks and some 1x6 weather treated wood pieces. And a friend of ours, Miss Kathy, was so very gracious to meet me at Lowe's. She did not get out and come into the store. She just met me there. We loaded everything into the back of her truck, and she was just very gracious to be able to help us by picking up our items. And so here's Alana and myself. What we're doing now is measuring from the edge of our house to where we want to start the project. The reason we're doing that is because we had our outside furniture sitting closer to the house, and one day we had some really high winds, and what ended up happening was the umbrella ended up slamming into the house, the back of the house, and I didn't want that to happen this time. So we measured out about 15 feet from the house, and that's where we started to do our laying of our cinder blocks. I found this on Pinterest. I went on Pinterest and looked up several different backyard projects on a budget, and this was one of the ones that I was able to find. Under it. I just need you to move it for a second. Move it off so I can put this here to hopefully kind of level it out some. Okay, now put the center block on top.
Where you want me to set it?
It's got to go over there and one on that end. And then that one is going to go on top of that. Right on top. Now we got to measure that way out about 6 feet. And then that way 6 feet. Here, hold that. Hold that. Where am I holding it? To that. Right here, sister. Right here.
I think we'll need to measure that other one. I think more.
Yeah, it's too far out. Come on this side, brother.
So measure it.
It's 6 feet from you right there, sister. This is 6 feet right here. Where mine is.
Pull yours a little straight, a little bit more.
Okay, now, what we're gonna do is put the cinder blocks on it just like this.
I'm not worried about it.
Both of them. Two on each.
You want to keep this on?
No. But the end one, Alana, the end one has to come all the way out to the edge because I gotta put 4 on it. I'm gonna put one going this way. Look, all the way to the edge. Because I need one to go that way and then I need another one.
Like that?
Yeah, because I need one to go that way and then I'll need one to go this way to connect the fence
Yours
that way.
upside down? Okay.
Yeah.
Turn it right. And you want it to look like this?
Yes. Jackson, let's move this one all the way back.
Which one?
This has to move all the way back to the edge. I gotta go get 4 more pavers. I gotta get 4 more. And then we're gonna put 2 this way. And 1 that way. All the way to the edge, right?
Okay, what do I do with the other one?
On top of it. Now, we're going to take a flat and slide one through the top so that it fits in here and in there, and then through this third down there.
So which one? Are they all the same?
They're all the same.
Standing or laying?
Laying. Jackson, get that one.
Which one, Mom? I don't think it's gonna fit.
Are you kidding me?
Well, the board's too wide or the assembly? Board's too wide. It'll fit in like that.
Okay, we gotta come closer. We gotta come closer. Okay. We just gotta come closer. Go out a little bit more.
Oh my Mom, why are these ones facing this way?
Because there's gonna be fence going that way. We're doing like a horseshoe.
Oh, this kind of fence. So what's over here?
Just the house.
But this is the fence.
So what's going inside the fence? The furniture, the grill, a table, the tiki torches,
So the patio.
the patio.
Horseshoe patio.
Yeah, we gotta get this one in over more on. Watch your foot. Because it doesn't have to fit all the way in. It just has to fit enough to.
Maybe more on your side, Mom. It's kind of slipping off.
There you go, Rachel.
Hello, ma'am.
Bring me a hand.
Okay, so there'll be one here, one here, one here, one here. And then with these ones right here, they go that way.
Here, let's try to put another one in. It needs to kind of stand up a little more. We're gonna have to bang it in. Let me see. No,
Jackson's
it's not.
bringing it here.
It's not supposed to be perfectly perfect. I want it to be kind of this. go over there alone.
It'll be very rustic.
To the bottom one. I'm trying to do this. So I'm gonna push it. You pull it. Like going that way.
Okay.
It's alright. Just leave it.
Just
Okay.
it's this one.
Because this
We don't have even ground.
the ground is uneven, but it shouldn't. Boom.
What's handful?
I was trying to hammer this one in. Grab that one again.
Looks pretty. Oh,
Careful. Grab that one back. Okay, watch your head. Ooh, man, be able to be in here with us? I gotta grab this one.
Mom said no.
Pick up that off the ground. Alright, let's see if we can't get the other one in.
We still need to move it over?
We're gonna have to. See how uneven that is?
We don't really have even ground. Do
We don't. But it's supposed to be rustic, which is okay. So let's see how much far that got to move over. About. Jackson, come help your sister.
Okay, Mom.
I'm gonna need 4 more of those. So. Okay, here's more. Let's see. I think some of those pieces are uneven. Okay. That's the start. Okay, Jackson, y'all measure out maybe 5 more feet. See that thing is bothering me. I need to shim it up on something. I got to shim
Where's
it.
the measuring tape?
It was right there. Bring my purse so I can go to Walmart real fast. It's right here.
Blended and plain. Blend, as Nyla would say. Blended
Okay.
and
Go get 2 of those tiki torch stands. We'll put one here and one there.
Oh, Ma, you're going to do 4 because you're going to have another one there?
No, I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, so you want 2 and 2?
Yeah. You get one, I get one.
Hey Mom, I put that money in the A slot.
Oh no, it's supposed to go to Johnson's name. It's okay, I'll change it. Put it straight up against it, Omar. Up against that. Yeah.
That's at least level.
And now grab 2 of those torches. How's that look?
Jack. Isn't that the dream?
Try the other one. Still one more. Try the last one.
Tiki torch. Is it?
That's too big.
It's too fat. Look at the other ones.
What's too fat?
See, look at the other ones compared to this
Here, let's
one.
just take that one out and put another one in. Screw it.
Oh yeah, it looks more bamboo.
Okay.
Does that mean you need to get a different
that
one?
one in.
Where'd you get these from?
Dollar General.
Where'd you get that one from?
Dollar. I got them all from Family Dollar.
Oh.
All right, y'all. I'm running to Walmart real fast. So, what time is it?
6:30.
Okay, we need to get moving. Give me the phone so I can go.
Look,
Now that we know what we're doing, if y'all go ahead and measure out and just have them there, I'm going to pick up 4 more of these. So I'm gonna like put the boards in. They're going this way. See?
Let's get the I bet you're just best to you have to do some. Be quiet. But we might have to just adjust it to the board at least.
Pull it through, Jack.
Pull it through. Like,
Is it through? I'll fix it. Let's just get these papers in. Wait, so how are you gonna make the fish, Mom? I'm gonna just pan fry. Split this over. This way, then. It's a glass, Jack.
Question, Mother Mom. Why'd you make the horseshoe this way?
Because I'm gonna put the volleyball net out there. I'd rather not be facing the house.
Okay, no face house.
We can change it if we need to.
I was just asking. Mom, why don't we put the boards in and you hammer them down?
They don't need to be hammered. What did you do?
What happened?
Probably sweet.
Get over it, man.
Yeah. Just live. Not all of them need to be hammered in.
If you don't want to fight with Alana, the princess ninja,
Come on, we gotta move.
I like to say how I is prayer over?
Not yet. I was listening on my way home. But I was trying to find somebody to check me out in Walmart.
Oh.
Got it along? Do we need to move it out?
These ones might need to be hammered now.
I'll get
This one actually feels pretty good.
Have mercy.
could squeeze through here. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Jackson, come move this. I'll move that one. Oh, I think that's Miss Deb. This probably could have rolled up.
I'm looking for it. I can't.
Hey.
Sit.
Jackson,
Man.
we need to move the grill.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Deb. Hello.
Emma, we're moving the grill.
It's coming over here, but I gotta get the pavers down. For the grill. We're gonna put it over here. Right
So what you
outside.
think? We're gonna horseshoe.
I think it looks good. What do you think?
It looks like a sheep pen. I'm just saying,
Get out.
you know, with the wood and stuff. And then we could herd cattle.
We in the country. Measure how long that grill is.
We are in the country. From foot to foot.
Come on, sister. Yeah, he barks at us every after
Oh, Tyson.
Oh, so Mom.
Go bring those other two things out here. I got one more. What you want? Jackson, from end to end. Long end to long end.
Right.
How much is it?
Oh, from this thing to this
Well, how much is it from foot to foot?
26 inches.
Okay, see how much is this. To see if this is enough. We're
Yeah.
gonna put a tiki torch right there, so I don't want it to be right there. So maybe let's do 26 inches this way. So let's see what 26 inches is from the end of that. And over.
I saw you. I saw you. I saw you.
Where are you putting it on the mom?
Right there. And let's
I saw you.
Alana. Yeah, let's put
Hit the
one
grill.
here, one there. I got an extra one inside of the garage. I mean, inside of my trunk. That's the tiki torch? Yeah. Along, there's an extra torch in my car
You hear my mom?
that should fit. No. You go ahead. Let mom swing this. No. Not loud enough. Okay. I'll just have to get another one. I'll have to get another one. It's okay. But now let's just push it back.
Another what, Mom?
Backwards.
Well, practically goes over the stuff.
Off of there. Yeah. Now just move these out. I'll have to get some extra ones.
We'll find that.
I'll need 2 more. Sit. Here, I'll need it. Just slide it right behind it. I need to just get 2 more.
It's Crystal. Mammy. Be nice.
Back this way, Jackson.
No, don't take it off yet. Because it might not fit. Try to shimmy it down with that on because Mom can then like take it back if it doesn't work.
Alana, come move that just back there so that I can, I gotta get another one.
This is as far as it shimmies.
Yeah, that's what she calls. It's okay.
These things.
No, it's just these ridges at the end. It's okay. It's better than that. It's fine. It's fine. Just put it behind there. I gotta get another one. Because they're not wide enough.
Will take this off now?
Yeah.
Like that step off?
Mm-hmm. Mammy?
Okay, let's start moving the furniture back.
I'll go to the porch.
No, I really need to move this.
Why not? What's wrong?
It's leaning. It's gonna bother me.
Oh, the bench.
So they don't fall out. Jackson, man, go shimmy those.
These boards in?
What do we think? That one. And then we can fill up these torches.
You know those cool tents that are
Oh,
going.
I seen one. I'm trying to wait for. Can we get the chairs?
Just in case it ever rains or snows, you don't want your stuff getting wet all the time.
You go to the garage, umbrella off.
Let's do 4, and then we'll put the bench right there. Did I have pillows for all these chairs?
Throw on the. We had 2 red birds and the 2 blue birds on the chairs, and then the 1 red with the 2 stripes on the. And this is the back.
You had red birds and blue birds?
This way. I checked the bottom.
Make sure it's behind for the wheels.
No wheel.
Pillows. Wow, that's nice. Pillows, Bella.
2 red birds.
2 red birds. I need to. I'll talk to them.
I remind me to come right here.
Where's the bench going?
Right there. Hello, number 2.
that'll be perfect, don't you? Trim them. You, me, Alana, Miss Johnson, the older two. The grill. And plus, Mom, if anybody
it's stable right there in the back. It's stable right there.
Okay, let's figure out my light. Ooh, are we gonna light them? Yeah. I mean the picture. No, but we're gonna fill them with oil.
It's too much. Well, we don't. It's not really a special event, and we're not going to be outside right now.
Yeah, it's too cold.
I like we should wait. We might have to wait on.
I'm trying to put it in here.
You over there, Miss Planter?
Oh yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. What I'm trying to do is I want to take the pack, right, and either take it up here, right, you probably need some duct tape too, and then I want to take this, run it down, and then around. So when you go to the garage and bring my sewing kit out, because I have some straight pins I can use, how much did it run up? And then find the duct tape for this. Come on, y'all, we're almost done. How much did it run up? 245. 245. Well, we could run it down, just straight down the pole. Theo and his brother lessons a day. Well, that didn't turn out. But all you have to do is buy a bathrobe and a few people fluid. You can let her out more. You can get her to finish. She out of the way now. Come on, man. Or Jackson, should we run it along? Should we run it along the here?
The lights?
Yeah, should we put it along the side? In the back?
Manny, look. Look, Manny.
Like through here?
Look, you can follow
Like should we run it through here along? Should we run it
follow
through
there.
there?
Yeah, look.
Is that what you want to do instead?
I don't know. If we go through, come to Jack. Go this way.
That's nice.
Jackson, start collecting anything that needs to go now. Look,
Like the
gloves,
bucket?
this, the hammer, trash, here's mom's glove. And then Alana, let's put one on that side and I'll have to get another one for that side.
Where's the trash, Mom?
We'll have to pick one. Here's trash.
I mean, no. Oh, yeah.
Make trash.
Like,
Where do you want this?
inside of that one right there. Yeah, come with me. Just sitting in there all the way as far in as it'll go without seeing it. And we're gonna go behind the bench. But swag it a little bit. Go this way, Alana. Grab it. And I just have it shimmied up under that wood a little bit so that end doesn't fall out. Don't pull it all the way. It's just right under the edge of the wood. So that doesn't. Yeah.
Take Manny in now.
In just a sec, Jack. Okay, this all can go. I don't know.
have a funnel. Funnel
Where's this going?
on the table for right now. We need a funnel for
A funnel?
this. Oh, it has a little hole. Let's see. Probably a funnel would be better.
Rustic.
Probably close to it. Go get another one, Jack. This? Yeah. Here, and then you put this on top of stuff out like a thing.
So it's not gonna do nothing during the night?
It's not lit.
There's
You
a
only
spot
buy
on
one.
there, Mom?
Huh? You
Where
ordered
does
two.
the lightning?
No, Mom, just fine.
What?
Is this fine getting on there?
Let's read it. Let's see what it says. Where's the top on? Ugh, it smells like it's to keep bugs away. I remember what it smells like. Like some kind of food like that. And then take that knobby thing and stick it on top. Y'all, I like it.
See, it's great, Mom.
And it just puts out the corner. Grab anything else.
Right, Mom, because it's a private box.
Alrighty, you guys, so here it is the next day, and once we put it together, what we realized is it was nice and cozy, but we didn't want to necessarily be so cozy that we weren't able to feel comfortable in the space. I also realized that we were not center of the house. We were actually center with the porch, but I didn't want the porch included in the measurements. So we ended up taking this thing apart. This is the second time on this particular day that we took it apart. We just thought we were filming the first time, and we were not. So finally, I think it was the second day that it really came together, and here I am saying, okay, no, y'all, we need to be center of this window. We need to measure. We need to shift everything over. And the kids were really good sports, really, because we had already moved this once, adding in another section. So what I did was I went back to Lowe's. I got 2 more pavers. I got 2 more cinder blocks and 2 more of the severe weather treated strips of 1x6. And we wanted to add an additional 6 feet of just living space or sitting space, whatever you want to call it. And so here the kids and I are trying to figure out this so we can be in the middle of the house, not to include the back porch. And since we filmed this, we've had the house pressure washed. It looks very nice. But we're getting here I am just trying to figure out if we're in the middle, and we're getting our groove back now. And of course, there's Ma'am making her cameo appearance, just in the way. But she really just enjoys wherever we are is where she is. She just loves being there with us. So here's Jackson and I now figuring out, oh, we should have been measuring this amount. We were measuring before, but we didn't have the right amount. So this actually ended up working perfectly for us. We do notice that one set of cylinder blocks that was leaning before is no longer leaning. So we were happy about that. We are going to move the grill and the table over. We're shifting everything to our left, just so we're not in the line sight of the back porch at all. We just didn't want that in the, we wanted to be, I wanted it to be in the middle of where the house part was. So again, like I said, the kids were troopers. They always just jump in and help me wherever I need help. And so what I was trying to do was, instead of taking everything apart at one time, I was trying to get a section set and then do the next section. And so you'll see we're just working on it section by section, and then we'll start moving you know, the furniture pieces and the grill. But I didn't want to I wanted to have at least several sets set, and then we could add on or take away or move or whatever. So here they're saying, well, Mom, don't we need more? And I'm saying, no, we don't need any more than what we have. We just need to shift over a couple of the cinder blocks that are on the other side to the far left-hand side of the fence.
Even if it's not perfect, this is better than what we had before. Jackson, I need you to measure.
59 again?
59.
Alrighty, so here we are now, just getting the last couple of pavers in place. That we still have one that just leans, and it's strictly because our yard is not level, and we end up fixing it at some point. But we've moved over everything like 6 feet to the left. We added in that one extra section, so we end up here realizing that we need to move. So instead of just moving everything, I just got down there and moved it manually. We've moved it again since then, just trying to make it as level as we could. Our tiki torches are leaning as well. But like I said, my kids are real troopers. They just kind of hang in with Mom and help out. Of course, they were sore the next morning. They had not been used to such manual labor. And to me, you know, growing up on a farm, this is like what you do. So I didn't feel any type of way the next day. And there was plenty of Mom toting and lifting, and just as much as the kids, because again, we lost a whole clip that we were moving it another time. But we felt like adding in just that one additional section was exactly what we needed to make us feel not as like you would be sitting on top of each other if you were to have guests over. Of course, we don't have any guests over, and this really is just a space for us. However, once things open back up and you do have guests over, we didn't want anybody feeling like they were sitting on top of one another. So this just worked out so well. Jackson and I ended up getting some flowers, and we also got an additional couple sets of the lights. And this worked out so great. I think I might have spent around $100. I'll try to remember to include that somewhere in this video. And here we are. This is where Alana and I are finishing up the last of the lights. All right, everybody. So here it is. You guys, thank you for hanging out with us and hanging in with us. We have moved this thing 15 times, it feels like, but it's not a hard project. And one of the reasons that I'm thankful that it is not permanent in the ground is because I can move this setup to any part of my yard. So I have a very, very big yard. So if I want a bench seating over here today, I can put something there. If I want to move it to the back, I can do that. Or over here on this side. So this is just what it looks like right now. We use cinder blocks. We got those from Lowe's Home Improvement Store. They were $1.97 each, and we got these pavers from Walmart. Those are the 16-inch gray pavers. They were $4.43, so I got several of those. And the reason I'm using the pavers is because my yard is not level. Now, to do this right, I really should tear up the yard and then pack it down so that it is all level, but it is not. And to pour concrete just would cost more than what I'm willing to pay at the moment. So this is what we're doing. Yesterday, we only went out as far as here. So it made everything feel a little bit close. And so I said, well, let me go back and get one more end. And so we gave ourselves another 6 feet. So it's 6 by 6 by 6. So it's 18 feet going that way and by 12 going this way on the side. And so we've got the little lights lit up, just a few of them. They're not all lit up, sister. All the lights, like those aren't on and these aren't on. You want to put them on a second? There's a button you click on. There's a little click button. So we got these little battery operated power lights from Walmart. They were $5 each. Just click the button and it'll come on. And we got 4 sets of those just to go all the way around so that you can see it better in the dark. But of course it's not dark yet. So we wanted to make sure that we just, if we want to sit out here in the evening time, we would have something to, you know, give us just a little bit of light. I had originally thought about putting them here under the umbrella, but the umbrella goes up and down. That's okay, we'll fix that. So we do notice that our posts move with the wind, but it's perfectly fine. It's supposed to be a rustic feel. These are severe weather treated wood pieces. I started to get 2x4s, but those were like $3 and some change. And I just so happened to see some, they were 1x6s and they were $1.60 a piece. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, I have 14 of these. And then I have 20 of the cinder blocks. And I think we have 6, 7, 8 of the pavers. We have our grill out here. We are going to cover the grill. And we are not going to leave the tiki torch there when we have the grill going. But for right now, it's just we did one on each corner. That's the project that the kids helped me do. And so we have already loaded them up with tiki torch fuel. They're ready to go whenever we're ready to go. And then Jackson and I picked up some plants. So we just got some plants that are sunlight friendly because we get a lot of light back here. And so we just think this gives us a little, it's a little bit more open now that we added in the final section over here instead of it ending right here, just that extra 6 feet. Now we can actually have people in here and it won't feel so, I mean, we feel together, but it won't feel so together. So there it is, you guys. It took us a while to figure it out, but once we got our measuring together and figured out that this window kind of is like the midpoint of the house because I didn't want it to be on the porch, it all worked out. So there it is. Thank you guys so much for stopping by our channel. Thank you for watching us do our backyard project. I know it was like, what is she doing? But we got it done. The kids and I were weekday warriors and we got it done. So if you liked the video, thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you next time. Bye now.